Hey, Angelo Parada here for Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. And if that's not a mouthful, nothing is. But when you need a mouthful of that special brew, it's Croakers, Kegs, and Corks. You know, nothing tastes better than when you make it yourself. And I do some of that brew myself quite often. I like doing it. It's a great hobby, and it's something you can do. Croakers, Kegs, and Corks, located right in Union Township. Give them a try. What's inside? Come on in and take a look at the menu. There's many barbecue delights. Ribs, chicken, and much more. Salads of every kind. Sides that'll tempt your appetite. And we have eat in or take out at Big J's Hurricane Grill. Maureen and Big J say everybody is welcome. Take a step back into time at Lombardo's Apothecary at 1230 South Mill Street. Will take you back in time. Take you back in time to make you feel better. They have cards, snacks, all kind of toiletries and health and beauty aids that will make you feel great. They also have prescriptions too. It's Lombardo's Apothecary. Call 724-654-8100.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
Did dot did it did dot did it did it dot did it did dot did it did it did dot did it did dot did it did it did dot did it baby come home to me did dot did it dot I saw my baby a telegram asking to be dot land.
Well, hello folks, and welcome to the morning show in the afternoon, and the sun is out. We made it to sunshine after a morning that was unbelievable. And I'm coming at you to give you just kind of an update on some things just in, and it's been a tricky kind of day, to say the least. A few reminders. Next week is Ash Wednesday, and St. Vincent de Paul on Fridays during Lent. We'll have fish dinner. Watch News Watch to get informed about that. And they'll have a baked goods stand every Friday also. Now, Ash Wednesday, St. Vitus School will have a complete, you know, the food down St. Vitus is great. They have a complete thing with fish, pasta fazool, macaroni and cheese. Look for that on Newswatch. And also the Lenten Ash Wednesday Mass schedule. Now, I checked North Street, and without going out and taking another picture for you, the streets are now clear. The main roads, just water. So you should be able to get around pretty much. It took Public Works and those plow crews a while. Hats off to that group for all their work, and it was a morning. It was definitely a morning. Now tonight at 6 p.m. in the City Council chambers at the City Building, they're going to have a zoning hearing, Board of Appeals meeting, and this is concerning the St. Francis Hospital, located in the areas off East Washington Street and South Mercer, property of the School of Nursing and that area. So you might want to check that out. And I want to kind of flip over. I told you completely about the cornhole tournament. Okay. Now that's the 24th. Justin UMBS at the Newcastle NCYMCA.org, so you can get more information there. And workers' compensation update. You got to let them know by noon tomorrow. And this is at Pennsylvania Career Link. Just keeping you abreast of everything that's going on here. I don't want you to forget, this is a ways off, but the Drop the Gloves event is for the American Cancer Society, and Drop the Gloves Against Cancer. They're having that at Hess. That's Saturday, May 5th. Watch NCTV45 for more information. This we talked about before, February 10th, and that's approaching fast, okay? They have that empty bowls up at the Hoyt where you make the bowls, and they have that summer food program to feed those youngsters under 18 that get free and reduced lunch, or, you know, they're not in school, they won't be eating right. Again, watch Newswatch for this, and I'm just going to say a reminder, February 10th and 17th, it's a slab construction. The glazing workshop will follow on March 10th and 17th. So contact the Hoyt at 724-652-2882. I'd like to say hello to my good friend Deanna Jacobs, Elaine Fallion, and Bear Andrew Senchak, all watching NCTV 45. I'm just so ecstatic that the sun came out. I mean, after that morning, wow. And so we did the morning show in the morning, and we'll do a little morning show in the afternoon just to kind of give you a catch up. Now tonight, if you're a Union Scotty, just remember there's a couple meetings, and now that everything looks clear, I feel safe in saying this. Men parents meeting at 7 o'clock up at Union, and also a booster club meeting at 7:30 up at Union. Okay, and I believe those are in the cafeteria. The Wednesday night movie at the library, I believe it's still on. Nobody had said anything to me, so this program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Hello, Jamie Hoover. Hope all is well with you. And I got more stuff as I want to read this statement that came in from the state because I thought it was pretty good. And, we all have our differences, but the governor is very good at getting out these messages during very bad and inclement weather. Hi, Elaine. Thanks for all the kind comments. I really appreciate that. I really, really appreciate that. And NCTV45, Lawrence County and Newcastle's community television station. But as I was saying, with the governor, he gets these out, and he went on to say that the weather forecast, with all the changing conditions, be aware of how it changes. And that's so important. Sometimes it's taken for granted. You know, when I was teaching over in Kent, Ohio, and I drove from here, one of the persons up there said, "Oh, you're from Newcastle. They got great Cubs." She knew about Ladies of the Dukes and their Cubs. And you went through 5 weather zones on your way there. And the governor points out, and rightfully so, and I can't tell you how right it was in this statement, that it says the weather forecast across Pennsylvania, okay, and the advisories, the snow can be in the morning and change to sleet and then rain later in the day, and keep making those changes. And as it makes those changes, if you're built up speed or you're not paying attention, you can go slip and slide and get into a very unfortunate accident. We wouldn't want that to happen. Hello to my good friend Ken Rice. I thank you for tuning in to NCTV 45. And I have some more announcements to get to. And this in from Kim Kohler-Jones at the Hoyt. Arts and education will be closed today, February 7th, due to the inclement weather. All programs and activities and evening classes are canceled. Thank you very much, Kim, for getting that into us. We appreciate that right here, and I'm going to put that right down there on NCTV 45. It helps when stuff like that comes out. We're able to get it to you, let you know what's going on and what's kind of happening in and around Newcastle and Lawrence County. Lucia Peglia, thank you for joining us. And again, just a reminder about that fish fry down at St. Vitus. That's going to be absolutely excellent. And they always have great food down there. I'm looking forward to covering the hockey game that they're going to have, the Drop the Gloves event up at Hess. You know, my son's a big hockey fan, and that it seems like a great time. We're supposed to have a little show on that hockey event, and we're going to put it on NCTV 45. Now, for those of you at home that watch us, you know, on Facebook or watch on your phone or your computer, we're on your television too. If you go to, and if you have Xfinity or Comcast, if you have DirecTV or Dish Network, when you press the on-demand button and you go down to, it says apps, on there, there'll be a YouTube app. When you get the YouTube app and you type in NCTV45, you get us. And, you know, we bring you what's going on inside of Lawrence County. We did the Shenango and the Shannock game. We've done Newcastle games, of course, everybody knows. We did the Union game. I was a little disappointed, but the internet dropped. But the good news is I got some footage, and we're going to put it out. We've just been bombarded with things going on. Squillo Thomas, thanks for joining, and Jay Holmes, thanks for joining, as we're sitting here just shooting a breeze. And so that's really important. So you can watch us on your TV. Press the on-demand button, go over to where it says apps, go to YouTube and type in NCTV45, and just like that, you're watching Lawrence County, Newcastle television, and what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Now, that being said, you should see how many people that are CEOs and are outside of here wishing they were us. Yeah. I'm glad, Mr. Holmes, you're enjoying. Yeah, can you believe that? People in San Diego and San Francisco, they're watching Cooking a Castle, and they're going, boy, that's great. They saw Big J's Hurricane Grill, and because we did a special on that, and they saw the barbecue. They thought it was just out of this world. And on top of it, they saw the Crane Room. They saw quite a few other places, and it was absolutely, they absolutely loved it. You know, and when we played, we had a basketball game down in Pittsburgh, and I'm trying to remember, I don't believe it was last year. I believe it was 2 years ago. We went down at Taylor Alderdice, and we did the game. And those people were so taken back by Newcastle, Lawrence County, and the television and the sense of community that we have. And that's what's important. We can't ever lose that. This program furnished by a grant from May Landscaping and Lawn Service. Affordable prices, no job too big or small. General and skilled labor. May Landscaping.
The Cedars is a great restaurant with outstanding Mediterranean food. The Cedars takeout menu is second to none, featuring pizza, stromboli, hoagies, their famous lamb on the rod, and so much more. So when you're hungry and you want that Newcastle taste, make it Cedars. Now it's in Newcastle, 827 Addis Street on the east side, and all Cedars 724-658-9260.
The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. So, just a word. Now, that sun is beaming out there. Geez, I wish that... I was talking to this girl from San Diego this morning. I wish she'd be dialing us back in. I want to tell her. She was at sunny and 70, but the sun didn't come up there. It was only like 8, 9 o'clock, so she was like up at 5 in the morning. She was an early riser. But for us, we finally got sun. We don't got 70 degrees, but what can I tell you? Now, tonight, expect it to be cold with a 40% chance. So, yeah, I don't want to say that 4-letter word, but yeah, they're saying snow tonight. Now, only less than a half inch, an inch accumulation, and after last night, that's nothing. You know, this is, though, going to get really dicey on the weekend, and I'm going to stop myself a second. People that are not from here have love the things that we have in Newcastle, but we take them for granted. That is so true, Mr. Holmes. That is very, very true, Jamie. And a lot of people forget that. You know, it's nice to go where just about everybody knows your name, and I don't want to sound like some old television show, but you know, when I went up to Union, I knew everybody there. You know, the people in Newcastle know me really, really well, and I enjoyed talking with them. And you know, I'm going to give you a little known fact. I don't know many people know this, but I always I had substitute taught a lot more. Now I only do it like maybe a day, but I substitute taught at Union and at Laurel. I coached basketball or football at Neshannock and coached football at Mohawk, and I subbed there. So I've been, and I subbed at Chenango, I've been around the county and focused in. And I go to, every once in a while, during the playoffs, I catch a Wilmington game. So it's hats off to the Greyhounds out there. And Gabby, good to see you. Heidi, welcome aboard. And I was sitting in the stands, and up comes a guy, and he said, "You're Angelo Parada." And I looked at him, and I could hear a voice, but it sounded like a brother, and I didn't know it was his brother, Doug Houck, Bobby's brother. And that's what makes Lawrence County, Newcastle just absolutely fantastic, because you can do things like that. And he just goes to football games, doesn't have anybody playing, but enjoys watching the Hounds in the fall, and that's what him and his wife do. So hats off to him. Hello, Tony. Good to see you. Sherry, good to have you aboard. And I was saying, with Lawrence County 45 weather, get this when we get to the weekend. Starting on Friday. Now, Thursday is going to be just cloudy and cold. Okay? But when you get to Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, a snow-rain mix just every day that bops along. And you know, when you have a snow-rain mix, that means ice. Somewhere, somehow, there'll be ice. Now, I was walking down to Hazel's to get some soup the other day. Well, I guess it was a couple weeks ago, and there was a shiny spot, and I made the first down as I hit the ice, and I went sliding. And yeah, Chris Boak, they said I should have been in the Olympics as I went sliding right down past the law office there on the corner of Mercer Street. And I think I made the first down, or I scored. But it was a heck of a thing. But we're supposed to have that rain-snow mix all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the chances are 50, 60, and 70%. Now, the real tricky one is going to be Sunday night, because you're going to drop from 37 in the day to 14, and as you drop, it's going to go from rain to sleet to ice to snow, right in that little thing. So make sure you watch Lawrence County 45 weather to keep you abreast of what's going on. Now, we have some stories coming up. Sharon Regional received an award on their care, and I got to tell you, a lot of great things about Sharon Regional. I've been a patient there due to a chronic condition I have, and hats off to them. Great people up at Sharon Regional. The Rhodes Estates is giving caregiver support, and group offers new options, and we're talking about that on Newswatch tomorrow. So that's an important thing that is coming up, and you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Governor Wolf and Aaron Bernstein square off with the budget. Now, there's a surprise. I'm not picking sides. All I'm saying is we're always the last state to approve the budget. It's phenomenal, and maybe the record will keep going. We'll just have to wait. They're talking about it in February, and you remember last July we still didn't have a budget. For you people just joining us, remember that there is a zoning Hearing Board of Appeals meeting notice. Now, that's a lot of words. Zoning Hearing Board of Appeals meeting notice at the city building. It's going to be held in council chambers tonight at 6 o'clock. Now, I'm celebrating my brother-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday, Dennis. So I won't be there. Sorry about that. Heidi, thank you for the great comments. She goes on to say, thank you for the positive vibes, keeping us informed. Everyone stay safe during this crazy weather. Thanks, Heidi. And I really appreciate that. And, I really appreciate the people that have given me also comments on Thought for the Day. That's and for any of the pastors listening, feel free to come down and do some Thought for the Day, because it does get a little tricky trying to go over everything that's going on. A lot of people don't realize we have a lot of great things going on in Lawrence County, and they're there. All you have to do is participate. Now, I already know we got the best food. I'm not even making any qualms there, because if you don't like the food we have in Lawrence County, then you don't like food anywhere in the world. We have the absolute best, and that goes without saying. Now, I just want to remind you that the Hoyt Center for the Arts will be closed. Well, they're closed today, and they're closed. The evening classes are canceled because of the weather. So, wise thing as everybody tries to stay in, get warm, and avoid all that ice and snow that we got blessed with. I'd like to give a shout out to our local sponsors that month in and month out, they're here. They do a lot of things, and they keep community television on the air. And it's important to note them because, when you step up to the plate like that, and trust me, I'm not professing to be perfect, but these people, day in and day out, they make that sacrifice, and it is absolutely great. Augustine's Pizza came back for the basketball season, and I thank Frank. The Beanery Depot and Deli, Big J's Hurricane Grill, Bill's Bake Shop, Butts, Cedars, Coney Island for that Newcastle taste. Croker's Keks and Corks, Ferrone Brothers. Always a pleasure to see Freddie down there. Our newest to the NCTV45 family, Habitual Glass, Vape, and Skate. And if you haven't been to Elwood City, take a ride down and go in. You got to be over 18 to go into that place, Habitual Glass, Vape, and Skate. But take a look at Elwood City. They got some pretty positive things going on. Joseph's Market, who's always around. Keystone Specialty. Don't drive out of town for those party stores. Head over to Keystone Specialty. They have just what you need. Little Johnny's too. They've been there since the get-go. Lombardo's Apothecary. They keep me on the road. Literally. I get my vitamins and everything. Lombardo's Apothecary. Big community sponsor, and I appreciate them. Main Street Clothiers, Mary Turner's Day Spa, May Landscaping. If you need some things done around your house, please give May Landscaping a call. They're on our marketplace page. They shovel driveways. They put in shrubs. They'll do whatever you need. Melva's Deja Vu, Palace Restaurant. Great food there. Pokeberry, Sporting Goods, always with us. The Mad Unit, longtime NCTV45 supporter, Town Mall Pizza, Tuscany Square, the William F. and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Homes, the YMCA, Clark's Furniture, Chuck Tanner's, On Target Printing, Town and Country, and Gatherings Banquet Center. All friends of NCTV 45 and community television right here in Newcastle. Peppers, mouth-watering fruit, fine dressings, apples, meats. This place looks so familiar. Everyone in Newcastle has to know about it. Yes, it reminds you of when you were growing up. Right in downtown Newcastle. Look at those fine lunch meats and ethnic foods. Yes, it's Joseph's.
Gentlemen, if you want to look your best with high-quality clothing, then I recommend Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors in downtown Newcastle. Mike Caggiano is the owner, and he and his staff have been in the business for decades, and they will always give you the right recommendations. They also carry Rondinelli tuxedos. That's Main Street Clothiers and Custom Tailors, 210 East Washington Street, downtown Newcastle. Call 724-652-3851.
Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV 45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. So I really appreciate that. Heidi goes on to say, training director for Newcastle Beauty Academy, and they love the activity in the county. Stop down and first responders, the Lawrence County Humane Society Promise for Pets will be doing cut and miss to raise money for the community. Give a shout to our wonderful academy. Yeah, I will, Heidi. Heidi, don't, everybody that has something going on, if you send it to nctv45@gmail.com, or you call the studio line at 724-510-7345, we'll put it on for you. And we get an influx of so many things. If I get it in the email or I get it, somebody calls and leaves a message, then I can get it to you. Our office line, 724-658-9545. I don't have an answering thing on that, but if you call the 724-510-7345, we'll put it on. Ronnie, Joseph, Antuano, thanks for joining in and being a part of NCTV 45. Say hello to Frank for me. Tell him we got to go out for some great Italian food. But all the best to everybody out there. We'll do a rebroadcast, and thanks for watching NCTV 45. We're available anytime on your time, and I couldn't leave without saying one thing. Make sure you get that second cup of coffee. And as I was going to say it, have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for watching NCTV 45.